Hello everyone. First of all, I thank you for taking the time to come to my presentation today. Well, before we get to the topic, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Putu Pratiwi. I am an informatic engineering student at the Ganesha University of Education. In my presentation this time, I broke up the topic of data processing. Okay, without getting stale again, let's get into the discussion. The topic I will discuss today is very relevant for those of you who are in the digital or technology world, namely regarding data processing. What do you think is meant by data processing? Well, here, data processing is a type of processing that can convert data into information or knowledge. This data processing often use a computer so that it can run automatically. Once processed, this data usually has informative value if it is stored and packaged in an organized and neat manner. So the term data processing is often said to be an information system. Well, let's go to the next discussion. As I mentioned earlier, data processing is a process of converting data into usable information. Here, I will continue that there are three types or methods commonly used to process data. Namely, number one is manual data processing. This is a very simple data processing method. This method does not use any tool and all calculations are done manually. And number two is mechanical data processing. This process requires a calculator to process data in the form of number and other tool for processing other data. However, do not use a computer device. Number three is electronic data processing. This is the most sophisticated and modern way of processing data. In this way, data is processed using the latest technology by utilizing computers, software, and various other technologies. The data generated through this process has a high degree of accuracy and is reliable. Of the three types of data processing that have been described, next I will explain the four data processing cycles, which is this four cycles refer to the type of data processing electronically because it uses a computer is processing. Okay, now we can see the pictures. This image is a data processing cycle on computer consisting of number one is input. The process of entering data or instruction. Input device are devices used to enter data. For example, keyboard and mouse. Okay, next number two is process or CPU. Further data processing can produce the necessary information. This processing unit is called the CPU or central processing unit. The CPU works with arithmetic and logic on data content in memory or is entered through input units such as keyboard, scanner, and joystick. Okay, next is number three. This is a storage device. Storage is divided into internal and external. Number four, this is a output, dispensing equipment that can provide the information needed. The output generated from data processing can be classified into four types. Number one is writing. Number two is image. Number three is sound. Plus number four is form. Okay, from the explanation that has been explained regarding data processing, I can conclude the data processing is a process of converting data into useful and usable information. There are three ways that can be used in data processing, namely manual, mechanical, and also the most sophisticated, namely electronic. Also, there are cycle of the processing on a computer. Among other are input, process, storage, and output. Well, that's a little explanation from me regarding data processing. I'm very grateful for your attention and I excuse myself.